evening and welcome to tonight's regional news. In Trinidad and Tobago, gusty winds which made its way across the Twin Island Republic on Friday damaged a total of 503 roofs. It was in the early hours of the morning on Friday that winds reaching 82 kilometers per hour made its way across both islands, causing damage to the roofs, downing trees and power lines, and causing disruption to the water supply. The figure was given on Sunday by the Office of the Disaster Preparedness and Management (ODPM) as it gave a summary of the damage that was caused. The ODPM also encouraged citizens to be ready, have an evacuation plan, and a grab-and-go bag ready in the event of a hazard or disaster. This came just one day after over 100 roofs were damaged in central Trinidad following the passing of a tropical wave on Thursday night. Now we tell you that the Grenada government Friday night declared no movement days as well as a daily curfew for the next 14 days as the island seeks to deal with an upsurge in cases of the coronavirus that has killed 4 people and infected a significant number of others. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell said effective Saturday, the curfew shall be enforced daily from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. local time, and that from Friday, September 10 to Monday, September 13, as well as September 17 to September 20. During these no-movement days, no movement will be permitted except for purposes of testing and vaccination. In Brazil, Brazil's federal health regulator Anvisa on Saturday suspended the use of over 12 million doses of a COVID-19 vaccine developed by China's Sinovac Biotech Limited that were produced in an unauthorized plant, it said in a statement. Anvisa said it was alerted on Friday by Sao Paulo's Butantan Institute, a medical center that has partnered with Sinovac to locally fill and finish the vaccines, that 25 batches or 12.1 million doses sent to Brazil had been made in the plant. The ban was a, I quote, precautionary measure to avoid exposing the population to possible imminent risk, end of quote, it added. During the 90-day ban, Anvisa will seek to inspect the plant and find out more about the security of the manufacturing process. A statue of Italian explorer Christopher Columbus, which stood on one of the main avenues of Mexico City, will be replaced by one of an indigenous woman. Mexico City Mayor Claudia Sheinbaum said the bronze likeness of Columbus would be moved to a park and a statue of an Olmec woman would take its place. Protesters have toppled Columbus statues in Latin America and the U.S. Christopher Columbus, an Italian-born explorer who was financed by the Spanish crown to set sail on voyages of exploration in the late 15th century, is seen by many as a symbol of oppression and colonialism. The mayor, on Sunday marking the International Day of the Indigenous Woman, said that relocating the statue was not an attempt to erase history, but to deliver social justice. And internationally, the Taliban have declared victory over the province of Panjshir, northeast of the capital of Kabul, the final pocket of territory which has remained outside of their rule. The group posted footage online of their fighters raising their flag there on Monday. Resistance fighters, however, said they were still present in all strategic positions and will continue to fight. Their leader has called for a national uprising against the Taliban. Ahmad Massoud, leader of the National Resistance Front of Afghanistan (NRF), blamed the international community for legitimizing the Taliban and giving them military and political confidence. The Taliban took control of the rest of Afghanistan 3 weeks ago, seizing the capital Kabul on August 15. It comes nearly 20 years after U.S. forces led an invasion to topple the Taliban. That was all for tonight's regional news. Thank you for joining.